Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm here with my evening skincare routine, which I thought would just be kind of fun to share, kind of the products that I use and sort of how I developed my routine. So I have certain products that I use daily. And then my other products, I came up with a weekly schedule. So there's certain things in my collection, certain like masks, exfoliators, that isn't something I'm going to use on a daily basis. And if I don't use it on a daily basis, I can tend to kind of forget about it, can tend to just sort of sit there unused, unless I have some sort of schedule. A schedule really like reminds me to use things, and for me, it works. So I wanted to share the schedule, like what I use every day and kind of my thought behind it. And I found that this has worked for me. I don't know if other people like have a lot of skincare and you're kind of like struggling to figuring out how am I going to use all of this. Like I'm not supposed to use everything every day, and like how do I pair things together? So I find that the schedule works. I kind of just take all my skincare products that aren't stuff I use on a daily basis and then sort of figure out, you know, how many times a week should I be using this? What stuff should I pair together? Like what makes sense in terms of like ingredients, and just sort of figure out like the best way to sort of schedule when I'm going to use this stuff. Now, of course, you know, if I feel like I want to do something different with my skin on a particular day, or if I'm traveling, or whatever the case may be, or if I'm just like super busy, I mean, I don't always completely follow the schedule, but at least it's there, and if everything's kind of going as planned, then I can stick to it. So I'll start off by showing you the stuff I use on a daily basis, and then I'll get into the specific things for each day. So my first step in my skincare is makeup removal. So I will remove my eye makeup. This is the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. I've used this stuff for years. I really like it. I really like an eye makeup remover that's oil-free personally. So I'll use this first to remove any eye makeup. Most days I do wear eye makeup. I mean, of course, if I'm not, then I won't have to use this step. But most days I'll remove my eye makeup, and then I will cleanse my face. And I like using the Neutrogena Naturals Fresh Cleansing and Makeup Remover. I've used this for quite a few years as well. And I really like this because it actually removes my makeup as well as just cleansing my face. I find that it works really well. I prefer this over like makeup removing wipes just because it is less wasteful. I haven't used something like a micellar water, which I am interested in, but currently this is working really well for me. So I use this. And then my next steps are a lot of the like scheduled things like mask, exfoliators, that sort of thing. So I'll get into all of that, but the next product that I use on a daily basis is my Radiance Perfection Serum. So I do use this daily. That's just my serum. And then for night cream, I have one that I use daily. This is the Korres Black Pine. It's the Anti-Wrinkle Firming and Lifting Night Cream. And then for eye cream, I use the corresponding Korres Black Pine Eye Cream. So these products I use on a daily basis. And then I have one product that I don't schedule. I just use it as needed. So this is the Badescu drying lotion, and it's just to like apply over any sort of breakouts to help them clear up faster, like a spot treatment. So I use this as needed. And then the rest of my skincare I have on my little schedule. So to start with, for Sunday, which I kind of consider Sunday evening like the start of the week, that's kind of when I'm getting ready for the next week. So on Sunday, I start off with, once I've cleansed or taken off my makeup, then I'll go in and cleanse with my Clarisonic. Now my Clarisonic I like to use like 3 times a week. I don't like using it daily. It just can be a bit much for my skin. And I have gone like months at a time without using this, but it's something I do want to use just because it is like such an expensive product. And I just need to find ways. I kind of have found a way, but I needed to find a way to make it work for me. So I use the Luxe Cashmere brush head, which is very gentle, and and I'll use a very gentle cleanser with this. Otherwise, this can just be too much for my skin. So I'm currently enjoying, this is the Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. Just, it's kind of similar to like Cetaphil. Like, it's just something very basic and gentle. So I will use this with my Clarisonic on Sunday. So kind of cleansing my face, kind of taking the extra step and cleansing my face, doing a little mild exfoliation. And then I will apply a mask. This is the First Aid Beauty Skin Rescue Purifying Mask with red clay. It's a peel-off mask. It's helpful with like oil control, which I have very like acne prone and oily skin. So that's a lot of my products are for that. But this I really like on Sundays because it takes about 20 to 30 minutes for the mask to fully dry. So I need to do it on a night when I have like time for it to fully dry. And just during the week, it really wouldn't work for me. So I really like doing this on Sundays. This is great. I can kind of apply it on my face and then I can do something else. I can read, watch TV, and let this fully dry. So apply this mask. And then, after I apply this mask and take it off, then I'll go in with the serum. And then I will apply this product from Ren. This is the Wake Wonderful Nighttime Facial. So this is great. So this you apply, you put on a serum, and then you apply this, and then you would apply a night cream. But this is a great mask. It's one of those like kind of sleeping facials. You put it on. It's like a mask that you wear like overnight and then you wash it off in the morning. And it's not like a thick mask or anything. It doesn't really look like you have anything on your face. It sinks in really nicely. So I will use this on Sundays. And this is something it's recommended to use like 2 or 3 times a week. So I don't want to use this every night. But I find that it works well on the Sundays. And again, with Sundays, I kind of do the most skincare just because I feel like I have the most time to devote to skincare on Sundays. So that's what I do on Sundays. On Mondays, I kind of keep it simple. I have like one additional step. So after I wash off the makeup on my face, I will use the Ren Glycol Latic Radiance Renewal Mask. This is a product I'm only supposed to use once a week, and I kind of, when I first got it, got in the habit of using it on Mondays. It's a mask you keep on for 10 minutes and then you will rinse it off. So it takes a little bit of time. It's not a super long mask that you have to keep it on for 30 minutes or anything like that. So I find that it works for it works for me to use on Mondays. So I use this and then follow up with a serum, the night cream. That sort of thing. So that's Monday. Next, for Tuesday, I actually do the same thing on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I kind of do my like kind of heavier exfoliation. So for that, I'm using the Vasanti Brighten Up Enzymatic Face Rejuvenator. Well, it's sort of a mix between a physical exfoliant and it's also a chemical exfoliant. So I will cleanse my face and then I will massage this into my face, and you actually can leave it on for like 2 to 3 minutes to kind of have it work a little more. And on the same night that I use this, I will also use my lip scrub. This is the Fresh Sugar Lip Polish. So both of these I use on the same days and use these 3 times a week. So the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then I'll follow up, once I wash off my lip scrub, I'll follow up with the Dermstore Lip Quench, which is a very thick kind of lip treatment, which I really like after I've exfoliated my lips. I like to use something really moisturizing. And I also like to moisturize my face. So once I've rinsed off the Vasanti exfoliator, I will apply the Fresh Sea Berry Moisturizing Face Oil. So I find that like these 2 products help when I've done some more exfoliation to my face to really moisturize really well. And with this, when I apply my face oil, so first I will apply my serum. Usually I'll do a mask. Once I've rinsed my face off, the serum is like the first layer that I'll apply to my face. So apply serum, then I'll apply the face oil, and then I'll follow up with my night cream. So for me, when I started using face oils, it was sort of it gets confusing to figure out like when exactly do you apply the oil. I know some people will use an oil alone without a serum, or some people won't use an oil and a moisturizer. For me, I find that it's fine for me to use all three of them together. So I really like layering my products, and I find that that order works for me. So that's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then kind of going back to Wednesday. Wednesday is another day that I like to do a mask. So on Wednesdays, I do the Origins. This is the Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. So this is a really good one. It helps clear pores. It's good for oily skin, acne-prone skin. So this one, it doesn't really say like how long you should use it. I keep it on maybe 20-30 minutes. This is another good one to kind of put on. You can kind of watch TV or read, do something else while this is on. So I use this on Wednesdays. Before that, so this is pretty much the same as my Sundays, just with a different mask. So instead of the First Aid Beauty, I'm using the Origins mask. So I'll start off using my Clarisonic with my cleanser, gently like cleanse my face. Then I'll apply the mask. Then I'll rinse off the mask. And I'll follow up with my Ren Wake Wonderful Nighttime Facial. So I really like pairing kind of the two masks together. One that I kind of rinse off with one like a sleeping sort of mask. So I do that same sort of routine on Sundays and then on Wednesdays as well. So then Thursday, as I said, I use the Vasanti. I do the exfoliating. Friday, I use it as my like hair removal day, which might be TMI, but it's just a fact of life. I on Fridays use my Nair face cream, and it's basically for like my upper sort of lip hair. I know I have to deal with it, so I do that on Fridays just so sometimes I will have a reaction. This one I guess I have. If I leave it on too long or whatever the case may be, it can kind of leave a mark. So I like doing it on Fridays just because then I'm not like having to go to work the next day. So I use this on Fridays. So again, I'll take off my makeup and then I'll go in with my Clarisonic, my gentle cleanser, cleanse my face. Then I'll apply this. This you leave on for just under 10 minutes, so it doesn't take a ton of time. And then I'll go back in with my Clarisonic just over the areas where I've used the hair removal cream, just to make sure that I've fully removed all that product. And then since it can be a little bit, I guess, leave your skin kind of tender, I do like to moisturize a little bit when I do use the hair removal cream. So I will also then go in with my fresh Sea Berry Moisturizing Face Oil. So I like to apply this specifically, I put it all over my face, but I specifically like to apply it on the areas where I did apply the hair removal cream. So I'll apply my serum. I won't apply my serum. It does have, I don't know, I just don't want like very harsh ingredients where I've applied the hair removal cream. So I'll apply this over my face, except that area. I'll apply this then all over my face and then follow that up with my night cream. So that's Friday. And then Saturday, I just have another sort of exfoliating day with the Vasanti and then the fresh lip scrub. So that is everything. I know it's a lot. It might seem kind of confusing, but for me, it really works to have the schedule. I can refer to it and I can say, okay, what am I supposed to do today? Okay, let's do that. And it just helps me use everything. And yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy using this. I've been doing a schedule for a few years now. I kind of go off and on of using it. But currently, especially with doing my non-makeup project pan and having a lot of skincare items, I really needed to figure out a way to like consistently use everything. So I find that this really works for me. And certainly if you're struggling with how to use all your skincare products, I'd recommend, maybe trying out a schedule, see if it works for you. And yeah, that is everything. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.